More than 500 enthusiastic fans jammed the Indian and Métis Friendship Centre in Winnipeg on May 31st to honor Sagkeengs' finest. No, not that Sagkeengs' finest. This Sagkeengs' finest. A trio of young dancers that captured the hearts and souls of Canadians, along with the most votes to win the inaugural Canada's Got Talent. The members of Sagkeengs' finest include Dallas Corshane, Brandon Corshane, and Vince Olani. Although back in Sagkeeng First Nation, the boys are part of a larger dance group that has performed regularly in Manitoba. At the time of voting, the boys were definite underdogs, but prevailed with the support of regular Canadians and have served as an inspiration that perhaps First Nation peoples are making inroads and that the negative perception of First Nations peoples by Canadians are slowly changing. The host of the night's festivities was none other than legendary performer and all-round First Nations man-at-large, Winston Wuttnee. Wuttnee let me know what Sagkeengs' finest win means.
Well, you know what? It was so important because when I looked at them dancing, like I said that on stage, and I looked at the women, especially the women, I looked at them, their brown faces, their high cheekbones, their long black hair, their dark eyes, and they just had full of life. And then the men, they came there, and they were dancing around them, Sagkeengs' finest, dancing around them, and right off the bat, I thought of our buffalo hunters, I thought of our warriors, I thought of our singers, I thought of everything like that, and we had it all right here. This was a product of what our people prayed for. They prayed for this, and we got it. We had it tonight.
Okay, and has it really changed a lot, I guess, looking back from like when you were their age to what it is now?
Yes, it has. We never even thought of ever doing a competition like that, a Canadian competition. There was no room for us there at that time. We could have done it. We already had our own competition amongst ourselves, but to put it on a national level, no, there was nothing like this.
Okay. Anything else you might want to say?
Yeah, I would just like to say to all the mothers and fathers, raise your children the best way that you can. And why I say that? Maybe the Creator has something in mind for them. One day, they too might be great.
And that was Winston Wuttnee. He proved that he can still cut quite the rug that night. And last night's performances saw dancing, and well, more dancing. There were also old friends in attendance. Isn't that David McLeod and Jerry the Big Bear Barrett from NCI? Hey, and aren't they both married? Anyways, the trio also received one of the highest gifts that you can receive from the First Nations, an eagle feather for each dancer. The gift came from Southern Chiefs Organization Grand Chief Morris Swan Shanakapo. Here's Shanakapo to explain the real meaning and importance.
What just happened here was a brief ceremony of honor. One of the highest honors in our culture is to be receiving an eagle feather. So on behalf of the Southern Chiefs Organization, we awarded the boys with a feather to help them on their travels and to let them know that we're proud of them and they're great ambassadors for our people.
And that was SCO Grand Chief Shanakapo. There were many performers there that night, but I'll let Sagkeengs' finest do the honors.
Is everybody enjoying the show? First of all, I'd just like to thank all the groups that came out, the Asham Stompers, Ivan Flett, Métis Club Traditional Dancers. You guys are awesome for coming to support us. This is amazing to see how much people showed up. We didn't think that this much would show up. Yeah, I know everybody in this room voted, and I'd like to thank all you guys for voting and coming to watch us tonight. We still have two more dances to go, and they're going to be awesome.
That was Sagkeengs' finest, humbly thanking the performers. And I'll let Clayton Doust introduce the band and let you know how he felt backing up those dancers and Sagkeengs' finest.
Oh, that's okay. On fiddle there, my little brother Ryan Doust. On bass guitar, the one, the only, Mr. Tom Dudium. On drums, we had Jimmy Dudium. Lead guitar, Kevin Coughlin. Of course, myself, Clayton Doust.
Okay. And how did you guys find tonight? Was it good?
Oh, it was fun. Loads of fun. We're proud of these boys, and we would have done this for free, for sure.
All right. Anything else you may want to say?
Congrats, and just thanks to the boys for paving the way and helping kick open some doors. We love it. Thank you.
That was musician Clayton Doust, part of the backing band. There were also plenty of politicians in attendance, including Assembly of Manitoba Chiefs Grand Chief Derek Nepanak, SCO Grand Chief Shanakapo, MLA Kevin Chief, Sandy Bay Ojibwe Chief Irvin McIver, and of course, the ever-proud Sagkeeng Chief Donovan Fontaine. Here's what Grand Chief Nepanak had to say.
First of all, I'll just say, Bonjour Anishinaabe, Kichi Anishinaabe, Jago Hapanujuak, Nibin Makwan Dishnakas, Makwan Totem. My name is Derek Niepenak. I'm the Grand Chief of the Assembly of Manitoba Chiefs, and it's really, truly a great honor to be here tonight to see these boys firsthand and to really, for the first time, look in their eyes and offer them the congratulations they deserve for the great and wonderful thing they've done for all of our people. You know, when I was sitting down there and these guys were up here and everybody gave them a standing ovation, I could really feel the energy in this room. And it's so critically important for our people in the difficult times that we face. And these are difficult times generally for our people, I can tell you that right now. That when we come together and we put out energy like this, it's so powerful. It will carry people. It'll carry people through the summer, and it'll bring good things to families and good things to people. So you guys, you're young and you may not realize or understand the strength of your energy, but it's a powerful energy and it moves people. It moves people to good things. So you needed to hear that. And of course, the parents and the grandparents and the cousins and the brothers and the sisters, you all need to be commended for creating a good environment for these young guys to thrive. Because you know, standing on a stage in front of millions of people that are watching TV at the time takes a lot of strength. And if you don't make a good home for these boys, they're not going to be able to do those kinds of things. So you did everything right. So I want you to congratulate yourselves, and I want you to really, really cherish these important moments. And of course, you know, there's going to be other people that come up here to speak tonight, but most of all, you know, this is not about politics. This is about coming together as a community of people and really celebrating the accomplishments and the potential of our young people. There's such tremendous potential out there, you guys. Just tremendous potential. I heard a clap there. Let's clap on that one too. You know, I can stand up here as a politician and I can talk a lot about different things and I can tell you all kinds of different stories, you know, and I can talk about my education and so forth, but one thing I can't do, I can't dance, you know. The other thing I can't do is I can't play a guitar. You know, I can't sing. I certainly can't do that. But you know, I think that's what's so important, is to recognize the gifts that our artists have. Because when you can play the guitar, you can play the drum, you can dance, you're expressing a strong power from your spirit. And there's not a lot of people that are gifted to do that, you know. So the only time I get close to dancing is when I'm getting close to the buffet line sometimes. So with that said, Jimmy Gwetch, have a great night, ladies and gentlemen. Ho-ho.
And that was AMC Grand Chief Derek Niepenak at the community celebration in honor of Sagkeengs' Finest at the Indian Metis Friendship Center in Winnipeg. And finally, there were performances by Sagkeengs' Finest to wrap up the night. Sagkeengs' Finest danced with other performers and the Sagkeeng Elders of the Past Memorial Dancers. Here's Winston Wuttnee talking to one of the boys and then one of the young ladies dancing with them.
Over the past few months, you know, it's been quite hectic or whatever, but you know, it's totally worth it to see all you people here all together, united, you know what I mean? You guys are all wonderful. Thank you all for coming.
Thank you very much. They are going to come up and they are going to say some words here and they are going to give us a message. And they're going to give us a message, but you know what, while we're waiting, I just thought of that. I want to ask one of the girls, how are you enjoying yourself? How are you liking dancing with Canada's finest talent?
It's good.
Just good? Is that all?
Well, I enjoy dancing with them. Ever good.
That's better, ever good.
Was that ever good or what? Of course, Sagkeengs' Finest also danced a few routines that put them over the top on television. Here they are dancing a cappella. Here's Sagkeengs' Finest to close the show that night.
Just, I'd like to say to all the little kids, whatever you love, just try it. You never know if you might become something just like us. We just tried because Vince saw it on a commercial, so he said, we just wanted to try it for fun, so look where we are now.
Sorry, I'm a bit sweaty. But, you know, when we first started, it was just a thought at first, you know. We didn't actually think we were going to make the star. But it was the thought, you know, the thought of us keep going far. It kept building up. It got better and better. And the harder we worked, the closer we got to it, it got more amazing. It's just totally awesome. So kids, you know what? It all starts from a thought. Sorry. You know, don't give up, ever. Because if you really love something, you go for it, okay? Don't ever stop. That's my advice to you. Love you all.
And that was Sagkeengs' Finest, May 31st at the Indian Métis Friendship Center. I'm sure we'll be hearing lots more from these guys in the future. I'm Trevor Greyeyes, and I had a great